Hello and welcome to DIY Garden. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the best budget cordless mini chainsaws, focusing on real-world cutting performance, ease of use, and the most practical and safe models for everyday garden jobs. Before we get started, just a quick heads up, you'll find all the links to the mini chainsaws I mention in the description below if you want to check today's best prices. Let's start with my top pick. The Sinpi model takes my top spot as the best value mini cordless chainsaw overall. That's because it delivers the most balanced combination of power, safety and practicality for typical use. It uses a 6-inch bar with an 880 watt motor, which in real terms means it will comfortably cut through branches around 4 to 6 inches thick, without forcing the saw or straining your wrists. With two 2000 mAh batteries included, you're looking at roughly 30 to 40 minutes of active cutting time across both batteries, which is more than enough for pruning sessions, storm cleanup, or chopping branches down for the green bin. From a safety point of view, this is well set up for beginners. It uses a dual trigger safety lock, so the saw won't start unless two controls are pressed together. And it has a fixed hand guard that helps you keep your hand away from the chain if it kicks back slightly. It also includes an auto oiler system, which keeps the chain lubricated while you work. That's important not just for cutting performance, but for reducing heat and wear. Where this really shines is how confidence-inspiring it feels. It cuts cleanly, it's well balanced, and it doesn't feel twitchy. The slight downside is battery consistency if you try to push it non-stop. But used in sensible bursts, which is exactly how most gardeners work, it's an excellent all-rounder and easily the safest recommendation for most people. Now, if weight and control are your biggest concerns, the Peak Took cordless mini chainsaw is my best model for one-handed pruning. This one weighs just over 2 pounds without the battery, and you feel that difference immediately when working overhead or reaching into tight spots. It uses a brushless 1000 watt motor, which gives it impressive cutting speed for its size while staying smooth and predictable. Battery-wise, you're again getting two batteries, each delivering around 30 to 45 minutes of cutting depending on branch thickness. That's plenty for pruning fruit trees, shaping shrubs, or tidying up awkward growth without fatigue setting in. Safety is handled with a 3-layer system: a safety lock to prevent accidental starts, a top blade guard to deflect debris, and a front hand guard to keep your grip stable. The big advantage here is comfort. You can genuinely use this one-handed for controlled cuts without feeling like you're wrestling the tool. The trade-off is that it's not designed for repeated thick branch cutting all afternoon. It'll do it, but this one really excels when precision and ease of handling matter more than brute force. Before we move on, just a quick reminder, the links below take you to current prices on all of these models if you want to check as we go. Next up is the unsafe model, which earns its place as my best budget mini chainsaw for regular garden jobs. This is the option for gardeners who want solid cutting performance at the lowest possible price without sacrificing basic safety. It uses a 700 watt motor with a 6-inch bar and comes with two 2.0 ampere batteries, each offering around 25 to 30 minutes of cutting time. In real garden use, this handles 3 to 4 inch branches comfortably and can tackle thicker wood if you work methodically. It includes a dual trigger safety switch, safety goggles, gloves, and a basic oil bottle, which makes it usable straight out of the box. The saw stops quickly when you release the trigger, which is an important safety detail for less experienced users. The key strength here is value. It's ideal for occasional pruning, apple tree maintenance, or chopping branches down after a big tidy-up. The downside is that it needs a bit more care. Chain tension and correct chain orientation really matter with this one, and it can snatch slightly on greener wood if you rush the cut. Take your time, let the saw work, and it performs very well for the money. Finally, we've got the Substable cordless mini chainsaw, which is my best budget model for branch cutting. This one is slightly heavier at around 3 pounds with a battery fitted, but that extra weight comes with a more solid feel and better stability on repeated cuts. It uses a brushed motor and includes two 2000 mAh batteries, giving you similar run times to the others. But what sets it apart is its manual oiler system. With the push of a button, you can oil the chain as needed, which makes a big difference if you're cutting continuously. Safety features include a safety lock to prevent accidental startups and flip-up debris guard that shields your face and hands. In practice, this is very capable for managing conifers, thicker shrubs, and regular maintenance work throughout the year. The upside is consistency and durability during repeated use. It keeps cutting cleanly and feels dependable. The downside to be aware of is its maintenance. Debris can build up behind the tension guard, and the oil reservoir needs emptying after use to prevent leaks. Small trade-offs, but worth knowing before you buy. If you'd like to check current prices or see what other gardeners are saying, you'll find all the links in the description below. And if this video helped you choose the right mini chainsaw for your garden, give it a like, subscribe for more practical gardening advice, and I'll see you in the next one.